Good morning. Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. So today I'm going to be doing some channeling for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame, see what's going on. We've got a very significant event tomorrow, which is the new moon eclipse, Scorpio. Should be, and my new manicure as well, which is a very important event. So that is some important energy. That and the full moon 2 weeks after that on the 8th of November. I think it might be quite significant this time. So how was everyone's weekend? Was it good? Mine was really good. I had a great time this weekend. Had the Halloween, hey Maria, had a Halloween party with the kids on the Friday. That was so much fun getting dressed up, and then we all paraded from on the beach near my place, all through, all on the beach road, picking up candies for the kids along the way. All the businesses had got like people outside, and we're giving candy out to them. It was so cool. And then we had like food and stuff at a beach bar. It was really good fun, really good fun. I had my photo taken with so many people. Yeah, it was great laugh. And then my friend's restaurant was opening. It was their opening day, so we had the monk ceremony in the morning. I went to that, and then we had a huge party at night, and it was so much fun. Great fun. I had a great weekend. Really good. How about you guys? Hey, Judy. So I will be doing channeling for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Yeah, for the collective, but I'll also be giving mini reads in here as well. So if you're on here live with me, you can get a mini read if you want. So in order to do that, check out the pinned comment, the comment that's pinned up top of the live chat that tells you how to do it. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there, in that pinned comment for your donation. You can also use Super Chat, Super Sticker here if you want as well, if that's easier for you. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question for your reading. Now, it can be a specific question. It doesn't have to be that. Could be like general guidance. Cats are fighting outside. General guidance, or it could be love life guidance, or very specific if you want. Don't forget, I've got the yes or no red and green crystals here, so they can be specific yes or no answer questions. But I'll also be picking out cards to give you clarity. Thanks, Deborah. I wasn't looking this good when I woke up this morning. I was looking a bit wrinkled, a little bit dehydrated from all of that. What was I drinking? Gin. Oh, I was all right though. I didn't have a hangover yesterday, but I was a little bit dehydrated for sure. But recovered now. It was worth it. It was so much fun. That's the best weekend I've had for a long time. And it was really good because I'd been so bored because I hadn't been out for 3 weeks. And like, there wasn't that much exciting in life. I mean, my life is great anyway, but they're just extra things. There's extra things that make you feel really good. Well, there hadn't been any of that, and I was getting really bored. And this weekend was just exactly what I wanted, what I needed. It's great. Really good. And then yesterday I spent a day learning, even though I don't have this stuff yet, learning how to do my own gel nails. I'm going to give it a go. And so I bought a lot. It's not really my drink. My friend was drinking it, but they were making her drink so strong, and they were making my drink. I was drinking Black Russians. It's my favorite. Kahlua, vodka, and Coke. But they were making them very weak, which is good, because usually they make them really strong, right? In other places, they make them really strong. And I'm not very good at pacing myself. So yeah, she ended up like really drunk, really loud. She was so funny. But then she realized and she calmed down. But she started giving me some of her gin because the staff just wouldn't stop doing it. They wouldn't stop giving her a big glass, like, in one of the tall glasses. And they were putting like that much gin in it. I mean, full of ice, of course, but that much gin in it and a dash of tonic. She was wasted. And gin, I've tried drinking gin all night and it kind of makes me flat. I don't like it gives me a kind of a tinge of a downer. I like the taste of it. I can't drink too much of it. Yeah, it can't be my only drink. Well, let's do some channeling, shall we? And get your donations in if you want those mini reads, questions, of course. Let's do it. So I am expecting some kind of different energies coming through because of the new moon eclipse tomorrow. Got to be in the build up to it. Got to be. I'm so happy that my nails have lasted. So it was like 3 weeks. I've done 3 weeks. Pretty good. It's lifted completely here, but it hasn't chipped off yet. So vodka does that to you. No, I'm good with vodka. Champagne's the best. Champagne gives me the brightest, bubbliest high kind of thing. Beer makes me sleepy. I can't drink too much beer anyway because of the volume of it. I used to be able to, but no, not now. And it makes me feel sick as well, beer, the next day. I got to stick to my spirits now. Beer and wine, can't do it. Oh, Lord, look at this, what we've just got out. Well, this doesn't surprise me because we've got Scorpionic energy here. We're in Scorpio season. Yay! Does anyone else love Scorpio season too? I really do. We've got the Tower and Death. Da, da, da. Wow. Both falling out at the same time. Surprise. Ending. Big, big ending. People were even taking my photo at the party with them on Saturday because they'd seen me the night before and how different I looked, and taking photos of me, and then they wanted to show other people what I look like normally. That's funny. I really enjoy getting dressed up. That's great. I like Malibu and Coke. I drink that sometimes as well, Maria. It's a blast from the past. That was my drink when I was very young, when I was teenage, And yeah, I do drink that sometimes. I do. But here they sell the rip-off Malibus, It's good if you can get the real deal here, but they generally buy the cheap stuff and then pour it into the bottles. Yours comes with a tower moment, huh? Ta-da! The Tower and Death. This is significant. This doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And you guys have been waiting for your person to end something. This. Something very significant happened with me with regards to all of this weekend, but cannot reveal it yet. Okay. So we have a significant ending coming as a surprise. Perhaps something falling apart. Scorpio season shakes things up, gets things to happen. People finally make that move in Scorpio season, don't they? 2 more. What are these? 4 of Wands, marriage. Justice. Whoa. 4 of Wands and justice. We could be talking about divorces here. We could be talking about the end of, marriages. We could be talking about that paperwork coming through, the court case, the whatever they do. They just kind of hear the names. And I remember when I got divorced in the UK, you just put your petition in for your divorce and stuff like that, and it gets pinned on the wall at the courthouse for the day, and then it just, I don't know, it's just like, I didn't even go. They just go, in a courtroom reading out all the names of the people that are divorced and stamping it. And that's it. But that could be what's happening. Or firm foundations, something happening is a surprise, but not that much of a surprise. That's what you've been waiting for. Any kind of legal stuff, paperwork and that kind of stuff. Wow. I knew, you see, I told you it was going to be like this. I told you the cards are going to be different today because of this Scorpio energy, this eclipse energy. It's significant. I could feel it already. I know it is. I used to drink brandy. I do like brandy as well. Baby Sham. Baby Sham. Oh my God. Can you still get Baby Sham? What else have I got here? The Four of Cups. So it's Divine Feminine waiting, waiting, waiting. Someone's coming in with a cup from the behind there. It could be the Divine Feminine. The Four of Cups. Sometimes not seeing an offer that's there, or could be not expecting it. But we kind of are. We're getting cards out. Makes no sense when people say expect the unexpected. It's like, well, now I'm expecting it. So it's not unexpected anyway. You can, but it's not as nice now. Was it as nice before, though? Really? Was it? Strawberry mojito. I like a mojito as well, I do. Cannot lie. Can't get champagne here anyway. You can get some sparkling wine sometimes. The wine in Asia is dreadful. Really dreadful. Then we got the Chariot. How many major arcana cards are we going to get out today? A lot. Looks quite kind of haphazard, this one, doesn't it? The horse is going a bit wild there. But the Charioteer does look in control. The cat's running away. Yep. Looks like the skies are clearing there as well. Just trying to get all I can out of this card. Excuse me, I'm going to read this one out. For some reason, I'm interested in this card. I'm going to read it out of that book. I danced a lot as well. Oh, we don't have a book with this one. Oh. Well, there's no book with this deck, so there you go. Can't do that then. We'll have to wait on that. I'm sure the Chariot will come out again if I do need to read it out. But the Chariot, forward movement towards success. Movement can happen now. I think the next 2 weeks are going to be very significant. Change. Significant change stuff coming in. It could be a little disruptive, scorpionic energy. It could be. I think probably will be. Then we've got the Page of Wands and the Hermit. So the communication coming in about this, I think the Hermit card is just saying kind of wait for it. Like stay on your own path. I wouldn't push it. I wouldn't go for this. I wouldn't try and glean this information. The Page of Wands. I'm just getting like the communication about that Page of Wands, the exciting communication. You just need to wait for it. Just kind of stay at home like this Hermit and wait for it to come in. Let them take the lead. I think the Divine Masculine needs to take the lead here. So we've got a Tower moment that is a significant ending, right, for the Divine Masculine. Probably around divorce, something like that, or breaking of contracts that sets him free. And Divine Feminine is in this waiting, not really believing it kind of thing, just kind of waiting. Well, you keep on getting these cards kind of thing, do I really believe it this time? Is it just carrots, that kind of thing? But then there's this forward movement. Definite message here with the Page of Wands and the Hermit is like, do not go seeking this information. Let it come to you. Let them come to you. Let them be the instigator of it. They'll come forward and they'll do it when they're ready. You've got to let the masculine be in that masculine energy, which is coming true. Okay, well, tell us more. I think it was the coffee. think it's the coffee that makes my throat start going, or starting talking, I don't know which. Okay, tell us more. Tell us what's going on. Tell us about this tower in the depth. We want to know more about that. Yeah, this weekend was exactly what I needed, like exactly all of it. It was just so fun, so much fun. And I'm never able to go out 2 nights in a row like that. But no one was staying out on the Friday night, so I kind of started wandering home. I was home like before midnight, very early for me. Oh no, I'm before midnight on Saturday night. I was home earlier than that. It started pouring down with rain just as I was on my way home, and I managed to get to the office down by the beach here, and I just waited for them to bring the electric buggy and come and collect me so I didn't get too wet. Yeah, so it's probably be about 9 o'clock. Home by 9 o'clock on Friday. Which allowed me to go out on Saturday too. Otherwise I would have been just too tired. In my old age, can't do like more than one night out a week, but I could this weekend, and I was so glad that I did. We had a live band at the restaurant. My friend's pizza restaurant here on Kota. It's been open a long time, but they just made a new location, built a new place. Fantastic location it is as well. It's great fun. Okay, we've got the circle out first. We've been seeing a bit of this card lately, but I don't remember what it's trying to tell us. Circle. Not that one. It's the Hanged Man. Circle's a sacred space you create for any spiritual work that you do. I think this is saying like remain grounded. Sacred space can be created anywhere. It's a place of transformation. Your sacred space is your temple where you work with energy and you invite it in. It's a kind of boundary that separates you from unwanted energy as well. Interesting. Yeah. Keep your sacred space at the moment and wait for it. It's like a lay low and wait for this information to come in from the divine masculine kind of an energy. An element of protection about that in this deck, protecting yourself energetically, not putting it out there, you know. We've got the elemental of earth. So some earthy energy coming in. These elementals, you know, it's what the universe adds to the mix. A bit of extra energy being poured in. Earthy energy, which is good. Sign of prosperity, abundance, and manifestation. Yay! The energy surrounding and filling the situation is solid and stable. This bodes well for completing any task. But take care to keep other energy flowing or the whole situation could collapse in a pile of stagnation. So stay grounded and stay on your game. You know, these are the energies that I'm talking about the next 2 weeks. But especially, well, yeah, let's say the next 2 weeks. I was going to say especially the next few days, but the next 2 weeks. Lay low, be very grounded. Make sure you're not just kind of waiting for them to come, expecting it. Keep other energies flowing, like keep doing your work and all of the other kind of stuff. The universe is kind of helping us with that. So the elemental of earth is saying, the universe is going to try and keep you grounded. So it's going to be throwing things your way, like work and stuff like that, you know, just things to be getting on with. Things to be getting on with. Keep that energy flowing and keep yourself distracted from the waiting as well. Keep yourself busy. Then we've got the Three of Earth. Nice that there's some earthy energy. Because to me, like, Scorpio is very like water, fire, isn't it? Water and fire. Three of Earth is plant life. It's the result of what can be done when different elements combine together. Working with others or as part of a team will allow you to accomplish more, or even something entirely different than if you were to work alone. Teamwork. The life cycle of plants is one of our most common metaphors. We speak often of seeds and soil, watering and weeding. We speak of birds and bees. We observe the wheel of the year, and it's impossible not to think immediately of where plants are in their cycle. Plants are part of the earth, and also of the sun and the water and the air. And these marvelous works of art and scientific wonder, and the four elements are our food. We're nourished with such miracles, and plants are often an important part of our magical work. They contain and release energy, chemicals, and qualities that are easy for us to access and understand. They're excellent partners. Through the plants, we learn a different aspect of Earth, but the plants are more fragile and usually have a shorter lifespan than more earthy symbols of Earth, such as rocks. But then plants are alive in a way that rocks are not. It's a trade-off. Teamwork. You know what I'm getting from that is a lot's going on for the Divine Masculine right now. I feel like he could have been preparing for this point, this moment, for a very long time, you know? This is the moment where all of his plans are, he has to actually put them into action now and actually make that move. Well, energetic teamwork is what this is calling for. So you are already partnered with them. You're already together energetically. And so be a part of their team already. Being a part of their team is kind of, at the moment, letting them get on with it themselves, what they need to do, allowing them to come in and take that lead. So now is not the time to be super, super focused on this, worrying or trying to manifest it even, or any of that stuff. Now's the time to be energetically playing your part. I mean, the best relationships are a team, right? A partner, team. Partners, proper partners. Teammates. Someone that you work with, and we're already working together energetically on this. So another reason to keep yourself grounded at the moment. We've got the Three of Air. All very anticipatory kind of energy, the threes, you know? The threes are about planning. The threes are about, it's the anticipation. Three of Air. Three of Air represents finding the truth by looking at something with different eyes or from another point of view. Just as reflective scrying surface is different than a mirror and shows hidden yet significant information, so we can find unperceived yet important truths when looking at something through a different lens. Incorporating extra actions or attending to other considerations enhances some divination practices or considerations. It feels like, especially with this abundance energy as well around the earthy stuff, it might be just a really good time to double down on your efforts for saving and making money and all that kind of thing, the financial stuff, the tangibles. That might be a good way with your teamwork to be getting ready for this information coming in. Then we've got the Crown of Water, the one that saves our emotions. What was that song that just popped into my head? saves their emotions. I said it was ABBA or something like that, of that era. I don't know what it was. I had a glimpse of a song, just a tiny fraction of it. So the crown of water. She put some water in her bottle. She knows that there'll come a difficult time when a dear memory will be needed. I think it's about kind of keeping yourself stable emotionally, ready for what's about to go down. There's definite message here that we need to be grounded, right? Wow. I thought it was the Ace of Swords, but it's not. It's the Ace of Cups. Woo! Okay. The One of Water. Represents relationship. It promises to grow into something more, something fulfilling, something powerful, something divine. This is big. There's movement here with relationships now at last. I mean, how many times have I said that? How many times have the guides told me that and then it hasn't even been true? I think a part of me knew that it was this time of year that it would happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen around this time of year, Scorpio season, especially with these eclipses. All right. So the Ace of Water, an amazing card. You'll be so fulfilled by this. I think the Crown of Water and the Ace of Water coming out together there, it's like, just get ready for it, Divine Feminines, because you've got a lot of emotion coming. You've got a lot of love coming. And save your love for that, save your emotions for that. Tell us more. What else do we need to know? Yeah, very anticipatory kind of an energy. Anyone want a mini read? You're being very quiet this morning. Apart from when you were talking about drinks. I do like drinking. I do. It's good fun. Spellcasting. This is the Strength card. Spellcasting. I got some good advice from a ladyboy as well, because I ordered some makeup and they throw freebies in all the time to online orders. Well, there's two. I've never worn false lashes before, but there was 2 pairs of false lashes thrown in there, but no glue. So I was like asking this ladyboy, what? I mean, because she wears false lashes, all of them, they wear false lashes all the time. I'm like, which is the best glue? I knew that she'd be the one to ask. So I passed her my phone and she found it and I bought it right away. Be good for dressing up. I don't think I would use them like in all seriousness. Like with serious makeup like this. I think with party dress up makeup, yes. Spellcasting. Magic is focusing the will and working with the divine energies present to create a positive change in the world. Learning to recognize and work with energy is relatively easy. The challenges are controlling our will and on creating positive change. As humans, it seems that part of our lesson on earth is to muster up and properly channel our will, which sometimes seems too weak or too strong. Creating positive change is also difficult. We don't always want what's good for us and for others. Also, it's not always a simple thing to know what's for the greatest good of all, right? Managing our will takes practice, discipline, and patience. There's a writing of stuff here, and you might think that you come out a winner. The Chariot, it's headed towards success, but what I'm hearing here is that the universe has got this balance here. It's shifting people forward. It's like, okay, this can happen now. It's the best for all. Even though some people might seem like they're missing out, they're not. They're going to be getting major empowerment from it. They're going to be getting independence from it, which will move them forward on their path too. And so we have to trust what's going on. What I'm getting from this is whatever's going to happen to you next, you might feel guilty because of the way that you're looking at it, that someone or a few people have missed out. And I'm getting from this card that no, it's for the greatest good of everybody. So the universe is moving things forward now, because now is the right time for everyone to be moved where they should be, right? And for some people that is into independence, and they're going to grow the best from that. And you'll know through the feeling of alignment. When you're in good relationship with the divine, you can feel it. When you're having thoughts that aren't in alignment with the divine, you can feel that too, and it doesn't feel good. And so you need to trust that feeling of alignment, and trust that it's for everyone's greatest good too, the changes that are going on, just in case you felt like taking some guilt with you through seeing things through a Muggle perspective. Next, we've got the two of our earthy energies, manifestation. Makes sense for you? Yeah. Two of Earth and beach. The two of Earth is a balance of water and earth, so we're going to have to manage ourselves emotionally and all of that. They live here as equals, the beach, the water and the earth. The earth does not contain the water does not destroy the earth. Our physical experience and our soul can balance and nurture and enhance each other. And this is what it calls for. So physical experience and emotions. Yeah. Managing ourselves kind of thing through this. Stay balanced. Stay in balance, not imbalanced. Stay balanced. So you might need to tend to your body to find that balance, be focused on your health and your eating and your sleeping and all of that, those kind of things. I could do with more. I didn't sleep that much this weekend. I could do with some more of that for sure. Don't be extreme at the moment. Keep yourself balanced. Okay, that's enough of those ones. Wheel of Fortune now on the bottom of the deck. Tower of Miserable Ladies. I had a moment this weekend. Being sat next to my person with another person on the other side of him. It was a very bizarre moment. We've got the Six of Wands next, which is chicken cats here. Six of Wands is about winning. It's about reaching the climax, it's about that. Let's get a cat in. Tiki, hey, you been fighting? Oh, okay, she can't come in. She's got diarrhea all over her. Yeah, girl, you need to wash yourself. Have some food, though. Ooh. I'm going to have to clean out there because there's poop everywhere. Six of Wands. It's exciting. Six of Wands in the Miserable Lady deck. This woman has focused her will and set her intention has achieved great heights, quite literally. It's amazing what we can see when we overcome challenges and reach our highest potential. The recognition of others is always nice, but nothing really matches inner satisfaction and achievement. So it's not so much the, how it appears to everyone else and you being able to say, be celebrated, that kind of thing. It's more that internal winning kind of feeling. This is what you've been. It's a quiet satisfaction. Yeah, personal win for yourself. No celebrations going on here. Although we got the Ten of Chalices, which kind of looks like a celebration now on the bottom of the deck. We'll see if it comes out. Yeah, it's not a time for celebrating yet. Outwardly, this is a personal time. Yeah, Hanged Man. That kind of wait it out energy. Hanged Man in this one. The Hanged Man situation is opposite of the Chariot. The only way to go through a situation is to let go, relax, accept, and learn. So Divine Feminine, you got to wait for this. Cannot power through it. That's that message that I was getting is Divine Feminine, do not take the lead now. Don't get into your masculine energy, let them do it. She can't control it. Patient waiting is usually rewarded. Holy shit, how long have we been patiently waiting? When the time is right, things can move forward. Surrender to this experience, Divine Feminines. It's going to be a personal win. Yeah, you cannot take the lead in this situation now. Divine Masculine needs to do that. Knight of Chalices. Knight of Cups. Where are you? Bit of fantasy in this card. The Knight of Cups wants to give a love offer, is imagining that, visualizing heart's desire. So the masculine, I don't know, is this the feminine? We'll see what cards come out, but could be both in that kind of imagining energy. You know when something doesn't seem possible, where you don't seem to be reaching that summit, you don't seem to be getting anywhere near, it's hard to, you feel less inclined to get into that imagination of that fantasy of it happening, but then when you get a sign or you get some movement forward, it gets you more into this kind of, yeah, it's going to happen now, and you start imagining how it's going to happen and all of that. So there's a dreamy kind of anticipation going on here. There's a lot of anticipation in the energies. Yeah, a lot. It's the word of the day, anticipation. What else? So Divine Feminines, you might want to be waiting for the masculine to come forward with his news or whatever, with his movement, and be getting more and more in your, well, you need to be grounded, but getting more and more into that fantasy of expectation, anticipation. Next, we've got the Devil with the King of Swords. Clarity about some kind of overindulgence energy with this Devil card, or overindulgence, or it can be seen as, but it's also about numbing. It's about fears, the Devil, and how we numb. We don't want to feel that. King of Swords is have clarity on that. So if you start getting nervous, if you're fearing the trouble that's going to come with this announcement, if you're kind of getting into that, the dark side of the anticipation, be careful of what you do. Indulgence, the stuff that we do to numb out, the alcohol stuff when it's not for celebration, when it's to drown your sorrows or to distract you from a negative anticipatory kind of an energy. This is saying, King of Swords with the Devil is saying, be clear on that. Be clear of what your sabotages are. In a way, it's not really sabotage. Be clear of your the ways that you numb. Some people would do it with food, some with alcohol, some with drugs, all of that kind of thing. You could be reactive in your usual way around these times. So just be aware of that. Then we've got the world. It could be indicating travel as the world. Yeah, I'm getting travel from it this time. So the world, sometimes it is about travel. Someone could be moving towards you. Um, could also be, oh, hey, what you doing, girl? The dog's here. She's got a weird growth on her head, and she's eating all the cat biscuits. Sometimes I startle her when I'm on my bike, and she starts barking at me, but there you go, she's finished those. And then she realizes it's me. Squirrel meaning is anticipation. You got anticipation significance this week with a squirrel. Yeah, and we kept on getting that. Notice the animals, didn't we? There we go. Notice the animals. What does it mean when a cat's got diarrhea and a dog comes and eats the biscuits? Yeah, squirrels. Oh, well, cool. I love squirrels. Everywhere here. So many of them. Anticipation, is that right? The world, what was I saying? Okay, so we could be talking about someone traveling towards you. We could be talking about different cultures as well. Interesting experience this weekend in going to the opening ceremony. Well, when the Buddhist religion, it's very much like a religion. It's men in dresses telling women what they can and can't wear. That's my new definition of religion. Aren't they all like that? It's men in dresses telling women what they can and cannot wear. Anyway, I was at that Buddhist thing. So I'll tell you what they do. So everyone congregates, and there's all mats put out, and there's silly cushion things for the monks. And then the monks come, and they've got a few things with them, like yarn, and so it's very actually witchy, really. It is very witchy. And they do all the chanting as well, which was making me fall asleep. Very relaxing. And, the owners, the important people are all sat at the front on the cushions in front of the monks, and they're all getting blessed, and the place is getting blessed. And then we set off firecrackers, like a really long firecracker hanging from the ceiling, which is so, so loud. And that was fun. That really livened things up. More and more chanting, and then the eating of food, which the monks got first, and all the men had to take the food to the monks. And then we all ate after that. What else happened? I feel like I'm missing something out. But the reason I'm telling you that is the world is that we could. It was the first one that I'd been to. Oh yeah, they painted. They put a blessing, like is it Sanskrit? But no, it's Thai, but it's oldie worldy Thai kind of thing. You'll have seen like the Thai writing. It's not called an alphabet; it's called something else. But the Thai writing, well, there's a version of that that's even more ancient, and you'll see it on people's tattoos and stuff. I don't have any of them, but like blessing tattoos, people can have on them in Thailand with that. It's not the same as like modern day Thai characters in the language, but more ancient than that anyway. So they use like painting symbols like that. You'll have seen it. You'll have seen it in tattoos. And the monk got up and painted it with his finger, this blessing thing on the restaurant. It was good, and the owners are two friends of mine. He's Italian, she's Thai, she's my friend, and now he's my friend because they're married with each other. And his parents are here at the moment as well, staying for 6 months as well. They're great fun too. But apart from that, apart from him, the owner and his parents, I was the only Westerner there. And that was significant. And I was thanked a lot by people that I went along to that, because I mean I hadn't been to one before. But then again, I don't think I have not been invited to one before either. But it was significant. It was significant that I was there, and I was pleased, that everyone was happy that I was there and all that kind of stuff. So this could be about cultures coming together as well as travel. But there's a worldly kind of thing going on there. So yeah, travel, I think. Let's read it in case there's something else in there for us. The world. The world is much like the fool, but with one importance. She knows what she can do and what she should do. While she trusts in the divine and in her intuition, she's more of an active partner with the universe, helping co-create reality. Yes, okay. And this is significant too. It's like movement is happening now. You know how I said before, this weekend was very refreshing because I was kind of getting bored. There's not been extra spice in life, not for some time. I've been in a bit of a rut, and it's like universe. I'm used to swifter times than this. I'm used to getting a lot of personal guidance, like do this and then do that, ideas for my business, or go here, go there, and then magic stuff happens, It's all been very quiet on the universal front for me in that kind of way, in a personal kind of a way of do this, go there, and do that. Now, it all started again this weekend. It all started fitting together again this weekend, and movement started happening as a result of it. And it's like, finally, the universe kind of, telling me to do things, go places, do this, do that. And it's all started, fitting in together. And another thing about that too is I felt very connected. And as I was walking home on the Friday night with all the tourists and locals too, taking photographs with me, because I had my dagger dressed up as the crazy doll, the psycho doll, with my dagger, which has got a dirty tip now, and so I was like taking photos with everyone, like slitting their throats kind of thing. It was a lot of fun. Be all over the internet, my pictures, with tourists alike. But then I went into one of the bar club places on the way back that's closest to my place, just to see who was in there. It was very quiet. I had my picture taken with more people in there. But there was a sleazebag that lives here, and he wanted to talk to me when I went in there, and he was being sleazy as usual. This devil energy, clarity on that. And I just knew, it's like, this isn't it. Everything had been flowing, like, oh, I'm meant to be here, and yeah, I'm meant to be experiencing this. And it was really, really, really flowing. And when I went in there, sure, the tourists as I was going in, that was fun. But then there was this isn't flowy energy, this is icky energy now. I need to get myself out of here. And then, yeah, it started pouring down as I was walking. In fact, not as I was walking. I started running up the hill because I could feel the rain getting a little bit heavier. I got into the office before it started absolutely throwing it down. So that's what it means by this devil and the king of swords is, okay, movement is happening now. You're going to feel more switched on kind of thing, more guided to do things. But notice, have clarity, king of swords, it with the devil stuff. When you feel not the flow, where it's like, not this way, go back kind of thing. So we've got cultural stuff, we've got travel, we've got something about that movement as well with the world card. What else? So you might be feeling that too, a little bit more switched on now, like finally the universe has given me something to go on, something to do. Take these two. Yes, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, so we've got the wheel. Definite movement happening. I love the card. I love this card, the green and the blue. It's just heaven to my eyes, those two colours together. Like was it the last pick a card read? I think I had colours like that on the background of it. The Wheel of Fortune in this deck is saying continual motion. There is continual motion. Isn't it funny? Because I was just talking about it felt like there'd been no motion, and now it feels like there's motion forward for me for such a long time. But there is continual motion. It's just been going on behind the scenes, right? Or in other people, or yeah. The motion has been going on in the background, and we're there ready for something. It's like going, should I be taking some action? Should I be saying something? You know, we've been asking stuff like that, haven't we? And we've been getting the reply, no, just wait, no, just wait, no, just wait. Very uncomfortable feeling for me, not having something to go on, not having something to do, just getting in the feminine energy and waiting. Anyway, the wheel has been in continual motion. The external expression of her experience is always changing. At the center, in the depths of her heart, she finds enough stability not to be upset or alarmed by the natural changes in life. Natural changes in life. It's all moving now. And Five of Swords. Ooh, Five of Swords is about competition. It's about just what I was saying before. Don't be guilty when you get what it is that you want. Don't feel guilty. There is a rightness about everything that's going on. And sure, people could be in their ego. You could be in your ego feeling guilty. People that appear to be the losers in certain situations might be in their ego too, and they could be battling it, or they might not. They might be dealing with it themselves and going and feeling, this feels right to me. It feels right to have my independence now. It feels right for me to be moving forward with another area of my life or something like that. They might. You just never know. But there is that competitive element there, and so you need to be aware of that. Guilt is ego too. And next, let's do some of these. Nobody want a mini read today? Oh, very quiet. Anticipation. Yeah, so I was very refreshed that things started moving. It just feels so good. It feels like empowerment when finally I'm guided to go places, do things. And then I can see the bigger picture kind of coming together with it all. It was significant this weekend. Significant for me. A hell of a lot of fun. And that's when you know you're in alignment, right? Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. Did you all see the pictures of me? Oh, as the crazed doll. Kids loved it. Oh no, some of them didn't. I made babies cry. There was a baby, and the baby would not stop looking at me and like wailing, crying. I'm like, stop looking at me. It would not stop looking at me. Oh, here we go again. Communication. The Eight of Wands with the Page of Wands. It's exciting news. Eight of Wands, direct communication. Keep on getting that message with the Eight of Wands lately, is direct communication coming right from the horse's mouth. It's coming direct from you're not hearing it from someone else, you're hearing it direct from Divine Masculine is what I'm getting from this. Oh, Eight of Wands. Now it's getting good. Telling us what's coming. Eight of Wands. And then the Page of Wands. Eight of Wands. This is a card of movement and transition. If life has been feeling overwhelming, no, it's been really boring. Kind of overwhelming in its boringness. If life has been feeling overwhelming, know that positive change is still very possible. It's on its way. Now's the time to take any initiatives or opportunities that come your way. Like I said, the movement is happening now. Your part in the movement is happening now. Movement has been happening all the time, but it's kind of been not your turn. It's not your turn, but it is now. Now is the time to take any initiatives or opportunities that come your way. So if you feel guided to go to some monk ceremony, do it. Just all of that kind of stuff. Just whatever pops into your mind, do it. Go there. Once you focus on a specific task or goal, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. It's the self-direction, determination, and confidence that comes from clarity, vision, and drive. This also has to do with establishing productive habits and organizational skills. The Eight of Wands may also highlight positive success through group strength and cooperation. Time to be decisive and self-determined. Adventure. Eight of Wands, forward movement, but it is also about communication coming in, and direct communication coming in at that. Page of Wands. There may be new events and opportunities ahead, for sure. Be sure to move forward with clear intentions, always remembering to be confident in your abilities. Yes. Guilt. Again, I'm getting like, don't take guilt in with you from this. Like, be confident and move into it. Clear intentions, and it's okay for you to be the winner. It's okay for you to have what it is that you want. Don't get into that mindset of people are losing out, and you shouldn't be gaining from other people's losses. There is no such thing. There is no loss. There is no loss here. It's a win-win situation. Fruition of creativities and ideas. New adventures just beyond the horizon. And again, communication. What else? But yeah, I like what I said first. You're getting direct from that communication when it comes in. It's not going to be from anyone else. It's going to be direct from the Divine Masculine, from the horse's mouth. It'll be very exciting about the adventure that's about to start. How cool is that? Then we've got the High Priestess. You knew it. And you knew it, High Priestess. I don't feel like I need to read these out of the book this time. Six of Swords, movement, movement, movement. Like all the cards of movement are coming out. How cool is that? The universe is helping you. Timing is right. Ooh, 10 of Crystals, headed toward abundance and happiness and that, and family and happily ever after. And family is important to you. Okay, let's read some of these out. I want to read the Six of Swords out. Just to instill in you all this movement that is happening now at last. Six of Swords highlights the need to let go of something or some kind of sacrifice that must be made in order to move forward. This may be a difficult choice to make, but know that it's merely a transitory phase and you'll benefit in the long term. With time, you may understand the advantage of letting things go as an evolutionary process. It's the acceptance of change and release in order to grow from experience. After moving on, you'll be able to reflect on your path and the choices you've made. Oh, it's a little bit cold. What was I saying? After moving on, you'll be able to reflect on your path and the choices that you've made. It'll all start making sense. And all of that, you'll know why you needed to wait. And it'll be a very good thing. Six of Swords is a card of transition and growth. New adventures. Travel. Again, travel. Harmonious circumstances. Success after turmoil. Change. And then the 10 of Crystals. Awesome. 10 of Crystals. Stability and completion. After all your hard work, you'll experience a state of financial security and lasting abundance. You have built a strong foundation upon which you can rest and reap the benefits of everything you've worked towards. It's an indication of many blessings with your home, family, and future endeavors. Oh, it feels like the energy of the monk's blessing. And like I said to my friend when he was thanking me so much for being there, I said, I'm not into religion. He said, yeah, me too. But I like the sentiment of that. I liked us all getting together because we're a family, all getting together and blessing this business so it's successful. He said, oh, I hope so. It's like, well, of course. Like it's already super successful. It's one of the most successful restaurants on the island. And it's because of their energy. They've got great energy and they work damn hard, those two. They work so hard, those two. Anyway, this has got that same feeling. Blessings, home, family, future endeavors. Take this time to experience the freedom you've created for yourself. Enjoy life's simple pleasures, but don't forget to be generous with the knowledge or wealth you've gained. This is culmination, family, prosperity, security, spiritual ascension. It's the good stuff. Thanks, Laura. Wow. Anyone else want a mini read? Get your donations in now because I'm almost done. We'll do Laura. How exciting. So we've got movement, definite movement, anticipatory energies. We've got next couple of weeks. Yeah, be expecting to hear from your divine masculine for sure. Let them lead the way. Snow. It's only October. No snow here, of course. There's a coconut that just fell. Laura, thanks for your donation. Anyone else want a mini read? High self-guidance for you, Laura. Laura's guidance. Ooh. Appreciate yourself in sex. Laura. Let's just move this deck out that way. So, this has got a physical element to it, of course, with sex. Of yourself, appreciating yourself, your body, your sensuality, you receiving pleasure. Not just about sex, it's about positive indulgence, the best for you, especially sensory pleasures. Not cold enough to stay yet. Appreciating yourself and allowing yourself sensory pleasures. You might want to get a massage but not a functional massage, Oil massage or aromatherapy massage would be good rather than sports massage. It's about allowing yourself pleasure, appreciating yourself in that way. Especially if you're wanting a relationship to come in, that's kind of good advice is to get yourself into that sensory pleasure kind of an energy in whichever way you can. Forgive self and compassion. Because what do we do when we're not forgiving ourselves, when we feel bad about ourselves? We don't allow ourselves nice things. That's what we say. We can tell when someone's not allowed nice things. I often say it now, and that's why you can't have nice things. Someone cutting themselves off. It's really obvious to me now when people cut themselves off from the nice things. They can be saying something, some kind of lament, and I'll say, that's why you can't have nice things. You can have nice things, Laura, and so be compassionate with yourself and allow yourself simple pleasures, maybe extravagant pleasures too, sensory pleasures. Appreciate yourself, love yourself more by allowing that good stuff. Yeah, the good stuff in, especially experiences, sensory experiences. Interesting. Anyone else want one? So quiet in here. How many people? Not many. Not many people in here. Everyone's still busy from the weekend, it seems. So thanks everyone for coming along. How exciting. We do have that. I suppose I should make some readings available. I've been so busy. New moon readings. If you want a new moon reading, I'll do it now. I'll make some available. Items, site items. I'll make some new moon readings available, reduced price ones. If anyone wants those, because there's 0 available. I'm about to put them in now. I'm about to make some available. I won't be able to do them today. I'll be able to do them tomorrow though. New moon readings. So yeah, if you want a new moon reading, there'll be $30 off on my website, behealing.com, any moment now. Very soon anyway. For this new moon eclipse that we're experiencing tomorrow, check out the my thingy energy update for the eclipse, for the new moon eclipse. It will be coming out tonight. Check out also the, sorry, it might be going a bit slow because I want to open the website. Check out also a pick a card read, a tarot, Celtic Cross spread that I will be uploading in about 10 hours time. Coming out tonight. Have a really good one, everybody. Let's do this all over again in 2 days' time. We might have things to share by then. In any case, stay anticipating. Remember, no guilt. Anticipating and waiting, and let the divine masculine take the lead in this. Definite movement forward now. Or so the guides say. Well, we'll see. Have a good one. I'll see you in a couple of days' time. Thanks everyone for coming along, and join us in the Facebook group there. Bye.